So I mentioned earlier when I introduced myself that mine was always a fear of failure. Since I was young, what I've realized as becoming an adult that it was a defense mechanism. So if I didn't try my hardest, then I had a built-in excuse for myself. So if I didn't try as hard as I could in my basketball game and I didn't play well or I lost, I could always tell myself, well, you didn't really try that hard. You didn't give it your all. So, it was a way that I could protect, I guess, my feelings or my ego. I would say it's probably my ego. And I think that kind of carried through, my young adult life and going into my adult life in business. One of the issues that I have to work through is that if I can't be the best at something, then I don't even want to do it. Like I need to research and plan, and I got to prepare. But then I almost like psych myself out from taking any action. I have all this preparation, but then I don't put it into action because I'm afraid it won't be received well, or I'm afraid that somebody won't want it. I'm afraid to be judged by it, and I'm afraid that it's not going to be good enough, for me. So kind of like Mayer said about the expectations he places on himself, nobody is harder on themselves than I am, or on me than I am. So the judgments of others, it doesn't even really affect me. It's just about what I think of myself. I never think I'm doing enough. So when you never think you're doing enough, it really holds you back from even wanting to get started. But if I wait till I think everything is perfect, then I'm never going to even get in the door. If that makes sense. So like that's where I'm at with my fear of failure is a couple things. It's one, not living up to the expectations I have for myself. But also, the fear of like the rejection part of it, right? So, dealing with that, I think that once I can, as I get through that, because I will get through that, because I am determined and I do not have a second option. Like this will work because it has to work, because I want it to work, and because I know that it can work, and I know that I've surrounded myself with great people to help me make it work. So that fear of failure now is shifting because I tell myself one thing, and I tell it to myself every day. I could have fear or I could have faith, and I choose faith over fear every single day.